morning, Valerie.
Good morning, Jeff. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Yeah, I got to see a lot of you yesterday.
Yeah, this weekend's been busy. I've been here 3 days.
That's right.
This is day number 4.
That's right. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And how's your hand, by the way?
Oh, it's great. You can't even tell. You have to know where to look.
Okay, great. We're talking about this weekend has been very busy. We want to thank all of the volunteers that helped us this weekend. On Friday, we were packing up in here and we were preparing for the move, the shuffling of offices. And then on Saturday, we had a ton of volunteers. I'm almost afraid to try to name them all in case I forget somebody. But if you were one of those volunteers, it's greatly appreciated that you came and helped us out. I had this fear that I was going to be here all day.
All by yourself?
Yeah, it was just me and Jordan or something. But many hands make light work. And we actually, I think, had all the furniture shuffled by like 11.
It was 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
We got everything. So
that was great. So we did that. And then we're kind of all getting settled in now.
Right.
And then Sunday was a great day. Worship was great. And then in the evening, we had our Introduction to Grace.
Right.
It's the first of a 2-part study that we do twice a year now.
Yeah.
And we have 24 people signed up for it.
Exactly.
And I knew 2 weren't going to be there. So we ended up with 22 adults yesterday.
Right.
And then, of course, a plethora of kids. And we ended up ordering 10 pizzas and had a big salad. And it was a good thing that we ordered 10 pizzas because there was none to stick in the refrigerator.
Right.
So, yeah.
And thank you to all of the adults that helped Miss Elena with the children's time last night while the adults were in Intro to Grace. All those lovely children, Elena had a couple of adults with her, and they kept them well entertained while the adults were focusing on their time.
Yeah, I was told they had some craft time, and they made some things for our helping ministry team.
Oh, lovely.
So that was great. And speaking of volunteers for children's ministry, we're always having a shout out, especially as we're watching that ministry, actually just both children and youth ministries right now just explode.
And that's great.
Part of the reason we're moving offices and doing some shuffling. But anyway.
But we can always use adults who can spare a couple of hours when the children's ministry is growing so quickly.
Yeah.
And the younger children, the elementary and the kindergarten and the preschool ages, always need help, especially on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
For the Sunday morning times.
Yeah.
And Elena has all kinds of ways to help you find a time and place to be able to volunteer some time and effort with the young people. So if you're praying about things and how you'd like to be involved in the life of Grace, perhaps that's a place you can be. And it's not all day and it's not every day, but Elena can certainly plug you in for an opportunity to be with our younger children.
Yeah, and the more volunteers we have, the more opportunity our volunteers have to be involved in adult worship and Sunday school classes and things like that. When we have very few, then they get less time in that. So not only are you helping the children and their families, you're also helping your peers be able to participate in the larger life of the community.
Absolutely.
So that's all fantastic. What do we have going on this week?
This week's almost a normal schedule. We have Wednesday night with the youth. We're kicking off our fall programming this Wednesday night from 6 to 8 here at the church.
Yep.
We have our normal Thursday morning at 8 o'clock over at IHOP for the men's breakfast. Next Sunday, we also will have, in the evening, we'll have the second part of our Intro to Grace. And that's from 5 to 7 next Sunday evening. And a little bit looking forward on August the 17th is a Sunday, and right after that, worship service on that Sunday, we will have a backpack ministry meeting just very briefly after worship. Between worship and Sunday school, just gather in the sanctuary quickly after worship, and Jeff will have a few guidelines for us to look at while we're moving forward into the fall.
Anna and I will have met, and we're going to be working on a schedule and things like that. And just to reiterate, it will not interfere with Sunday school. The meeting's going to take less than 15 minutes, and so right after worship, gather.
Right.
And then head off to your Sunday school classes, and so that'll be going on. And then the rest of our weekly programming will kick off after Labor Day.
So it'll be the
So-
first Wednesday in September.
Yeah, choir will be back. I don't know what the handbell schedule is going to look like yet, but Randy will give us more information on that. The adult Bible study will begin again on Wednesday evenings at 6 o'clock. That is going to be, this first half of the year is going to be about like what is the Bible and what are good ways to approach reading it.
Oh, that's going to be great.
So that'll be great. And then women's
The
Bible study.
Sisters in Faith.
Sisters in Faith will begin again on the Monday.
The first Monday.
Yeah, following that holiday.
Right.
So everything will gear back up. Is there anything else we need
Well,
to talk
I didn't
about?
mention that the tween ministry, which is our new ministry for our younger folks,
Mhm.
Kat Guido is
Yeah.
our tween ministry coordinator, and they're going to meet the second Wednesday of every month from 6 to 7:30. So their first official tween ministry meeting will be August the 13th.
Okay.
So
That's good to know.
we want to put that on the calendar as well. We want to
That's
keep
great.
everybody included.
Yeah. Anything else?
I feel like there probably is, and I can't think of what it is.
That's a good reason to go ahead and make sure that you look inside the bulletin, that you read the email that sends out this video. Also, if you are in a Sunday school class, you get the Pulpit Weekly,
Right.
which Valerie puts together for us, and then our Sunday school classes distribute. So there's lots of different ways other than just this video. That being said, we pray that you have a wonderful week, that you have an opportunity to experience God's many blessings, that you will enjoy a slight break in the extreme heat, and we look forward to being together again with you real soon. Take care.